What's going on, Sean here? So, yes, the Mandela effect is a wonderful thing. A lot of you out there either have felt this way from the beginning or are starting to come around to that idea that the Mandela effect experience is a good thing. Because indeed, it is a good thing. It is a symptom, it is an example of, it is a reflection of the advancement of human perception, human consciousness evolving, becoming more aware of, for lack of a better word, itself. That was Alley Cat. So, yeah, human perception becoming more enhanced. The Mandela effect didn't just start. It didn't just pop up. It didn't it wasn't caused by an external influence where there was no such thing. And then all of a sudden, boom, things get manipulated. And now there's this thing called Mandela effect experiences. No. This has been happening since the beginning of time. But we didn't catch it because we weren't wired to catch it. And now, in these present times, we're becoming wired and we're becoming capable of. There's Alley Cat. We're becoming able to see the changes, not see them directly, but to experience a memory that doesn't match physical reality. And now, there have been people who have had these experiences. When I say we're wired, I mean we're starting to become wired as a collective. We're starting to, as a whole humanity, as an entire species, we're becoming able to perceive these changes. But there's been plenty of individuals over the past history of our world who could experience these changes, but because there was no internet, they weren't able to compare notes with others. It wasn't shared readily. So, yeah, slipped under the cracks, lost in the wind. So these experiences have been happening for a long, long time. And in fact, Mandela effect changes have been happening forever. It's just that, like I said, humans were not able to comprehend or perceive the changes on a mass scale until recently. Coinciding with the ability to communicate throughout the world via the internet, and all of a sudden you have what is now known as Mandela effect. Okay, so what is Mandela effect all about? What is the memories that seemingly shouldn't be there, but yet they are for many of us? How can that be? It's because the memories are real. Because there are other versions of you. I like to use the term timelines, even though there really isn't time as we understand it to be. But yeah, there are other versions of you. And those versions of you experience other versions of reality. This version of you, the one that I'm talking to right now, that has these memories of other versions of movie lines, other spellings of words. JFK, with 4 people in the car, not 6. There are other versions of you who experienced those things. It was real. It is real. It's as real as what you see now. It's no less real. So other versions of you experience those other things. And normally you wouldn't have access to the other versions of your memory. But, like I said, our human perceptual abilities are becoming more. Yeah, they're becoming more. And you're starting to be able to tap into, without any effort, these other memories of other yous and other timelines. So, it's a great thing because it's showing that we're advancing, we're evolving, we're becoming more. It's a strong indicator to me that the timeline we're on now is one that's headed towards world peace. And other timelines where we were headed towards what the news would want you to think, what the elite in the world that run the media would like you to think, those timelines are headed to dark places, and the Mandela effect very likely did not pop up in their reality. But in our reality here, it did pop up because we, human beings, are becoming more. We are headed to a place that only our imaginations can conceive of. In fact, human beings' imaginations are probably the most profound attribute to being a human being. Your imagination is what separates you from many different beings. Human imagination is more advanced than a lot of other comparable races out there in all this giant reality that we live in, that we call the physical universe. Human imagination is extremely, extremely advanced. And human beings are creator beings. We create our own reality by what we believe and what we think and feel. But it's the what we believe is the more potent component of creating our own reality. We do it subconsciously, but we can also do it consciously in addition to subconsciously. But yes, imagination, human imagination, think of how limitless it is. That's what makes us special. And I'm not saying human beings are more special than any other race or life form or consciousness. I'm just trying to specify specific ways a human being experiences the all there is. And our imaginations enable us to be quite creative creators. Yes, Mandela effect is a wonderful thing because it is showing us we are evolving and we are advancing. So be happy about it. No fear, okay? I'll see you again.